I condemn it, and if need be, taking the sense of the House, from the government, whatever action would be needed, we'll take, but we'll do it taking the sense of the House.
आज की कार्यसूची
I lay on the table of the House the papers listed against my name in today's list of business as serial number 8.
Present the first report, Hindi and English version of the Committee of Absence of members from the sitting of the House as listed against my name at serial number 9 in today's order paper. Dhanyavad.
item number 10, CM Ramesh.
Sir, I wish to present the second and third reports, Hindi and English versions of the Standing Committee on Railways as listed against my name at serial number 10 in today's list of business. Thank you, sir.
Item number 11, Srimati Priyanka Gandhi Wada.
Sir, I rise to lay on the table a copy each of the following 3 reports in Hindi and English of the Department Related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Home Affairs. Number 1, 251st Report on Action taken by Government on the recommendations, observations contained in the 245th Report of the Committee on Prison Conditions, Infrastructure and Reforms. Number 2, the 252nd Report on Demands for Grants 2025-26 of the Ministry of Home Affairs, and number 3, the 253rd Report on Demands for Grants 2025-26 of the Ministry of Development of Northeastern Region, Donau.
Item number 12, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman.
Sir, with your permission, I rise to present a statement, Hindi and English versions, showing supplementary demand for grants, second batch for 24-25.
Item number 13, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman.
Sir, with your permission again, I rise to present a statement, Hindi and English versions, showing demands for excess grants for the year 21-22.
Item number 14, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji.
Sir, with your permission, I rise again to present a statement, Hindi and English versions of the estimated receipts and expenditure of the state of Manipur for the year 25-26.
Item number 15, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman.
Sir, again, I rise to present a statement, Hindi and English version, showing the supplementary demands for grants in respect of the state of Manipur for the year 24-25.
अविलंब लोक मत के मामले.
Matters of urgent public importance. Dr. Shivaji Varappa Kalgeji.
Thank you, sir. Adhyaksha Mohoday.
Honorable Speaker, sir, the Health Minister of Maharashtra said that in the government hospitals of Maharashtra, spurious medicines have been bought. It's a very serious issue, and it's a mockery of health of the people. Through you, a demand from the government that it should be probed, and the erring people, those found guilty, a stern action should be taken against them so that the same is not repeated in future. Legal action should be taken.
Bhagat Rai ji.
Sir, with your permission, I raise the matter of false voter list all over India, which has been pointed out by Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. Sir, in a recent speech, Mamata Banerjee showed the papers where it was seen that the same epic number had voters both in Bengal and Haryana. And in Bengal, it was in the district of Murshidabad. Again, she showed voter cards which had same epic numbers in Burdwan and in Haryana. So this shows that all is not well in the state of Denmark. There are some serious flaws. This has been pointed out earlier with regard to Maharashtra voter list, which had an inflated voter list. This was pointed out in the list of Haryana. Now they are preparing to jump on Bengal, which has and Assam also, which has an election next year. Sir, I demand, with your permission, sir, that the total voter list should be thoroughly revised and the commission should answer to the country why such mistakes have occurred in the voter list. They have informed our party that they will let us know within 3 months their approach. We shall meet on behalf of the party, our people will meet the Chief Election Commissioner newly appointed, who was earlier Secretary of the Cooperation Ministry under Amit Shah. We hope that he replies properly. Our agitation on this point will continue.
Okay.
And in West
क्या
Bengal.
वोटर लिस्ट सरकार बनाती है क्या?
Sir?
The list is prepared by the government. Whether voter list is prepared by the government.
Speaker, sir, are you aware that the Election Commission is under the Law and Parliamentary Affairs?
Commission has to answer to Parliament.
Sanjay
because their
Haribao
budget is
Jadhav.
sanctioned by us.
संजय ओके संजय हरिभाऊ जाटव
अध्यक्ष महोदय
संजय हरिभाऊ जाटव
अध्यक्ष महोदय
Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to draw your attention to a very important matter. Please speak, Honorable Member. In my Lok Sabha constituency, under the crop insurance scheme, please let the Honorable Member speak. When you get your name selected in the lottery, we'll let you speak.
बोलिए माननीय से नहीं बोलना चाहते
Please speak, Honorable Member. You don't want to speak? Speaker, sir, under the crop insurance scheme, those who do not have any land ownership, leader of opposition, please, he's speaking, do not intervene. Let him speak.
हाँ क्या बोलिए
Yes, tell me.
आपने
Honorable Speaker, sir, you said the right thing, that the voter list does not determine the government. I did not say that. You asked whether the government does not, the voter list does not form the government, but in the entire country, questions are being raised on the voter list in every state where there are opposition is in power, and in Maharashtra in black and white. We have raised this question on the voter list. So the entire opposition has come together. So please let me speak. The entire opposition has come together to state here that the voter list, we need to have a discussion on that. And we accept that you do not prepare the voter list, but let us have a discussion. Thank you.
अध्यक्ष जी वोटर लिस्ट में अध्यक्ष जी दे दीजिए
आनंद भदौरिया जी
Only Anand Badhuria ji may speak.
अभी आपको समय लगेगा
You have some time to become the leader of opposition. Please sit.
मैं
Honorable Speaker, sir.
वोटर लिस्ट में अध्यक्ष जी
चलिए बैठिए सब
वोटर
Please take your seat, Honorable Member.
बड़े अंधेर हो गया अध्यक्ष
चलो
जी
आनंद भदौरिया नहीं बोलना चाहते
बोल रहे हैं
चलो
सर
Sir, I'm speaking. He's taking away your right. Speaker, sir, with a very heavy heart, your leader of opposition took away your time. And Speaker, sir, I want to speak on a very serious issue, and with a heavy heart, I would like to draw your attention to my Lok Sabha constituency, Dhaurara, and in the area of Maholi, on Raghavendra Vajpayee, who was a young journalist on National Highway 24, Himpur, at 3 p.m. in the afternoon in broad daylight. He was killed. Speaker, sir, he has 2 children. His father is also ill. I met the family of the deceased, Speaker, sir, in broad daylight on the national highway in this manner. He was killed in Uttar Pradesh. What is the condition of law and order in the state of Uttar Pradesh in this very august house? What is your demand? Speaker, sir, this is a state issue. Speaker, sir, in this very august house, one very respected member on the Faizabad-Barabanki highway, his family was attacked. And what is your demand, member? My demand is that, Speaker, sir, that this family may give given 50 lakh rupees as compensation. His wife should be given a job, and this entire there should be CBI investigation. And
Bhartri Mehtab ji.
Honorable Speaker, sir, Chaudhar of Cuttack district was at one point of time the citadel of Gajapati kings for many years. But with the ravages of time, the seat of power shifted to Cuttack and subsequently to Khordha. But the remnants of the old fort is there and is called Badhi. This Badhi is significant because it has 4 lateral pillars signifying
Honorable Kanyanji, this is the August House.
Dwar. To the middle, in the middle, there is a granite platform which people say was the seat of an eminent Buddhist monk. It is a protected area by the ASI, but very little is done to keep that area from encroachment. Stray cows and goats roam around that area, and there is no permanent boundary wall of any nature to protect and preserve that area other than a signpost of Archaeological Survey of India which says the historical significance of that area. I am told it is more than 10 acres plot of land in middle of Chaudhar municipality, and it needs to be protected. I urge upon the government to take immediate steps to appoint guards and construct a permanent boundary to protect this pristine site.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Shri Kaushalinder Kumar ji.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir, for giving this opportunity to speak in the 0 hour. In my Lok Sabha constituency, we have a huge problem of drinking water in my Lok Sabha constituency of Nalanda, and the groundwater level is going down, which is causing the problem in the southern part of the state of Bihar, especially in Nalanda. Potable water is a very serious issue, and all the rivers in the southern part of Bihar dry up in this time, and the other sources of water and water bodies do not have any water. Under such circumstances, I would like to request this August House, and I would also like to request that a central team from the central CGWB may be sent to investigate the issue of potable water, and on that basis, all the panchayats may be given at least 25 hand pumps may be made available to them. Thank you, sir.
Shri Bharat.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. This mic is not switching. Sir, I rise to speak about challenges with our public health and food safety. When we get sick, we put medicines and drugs in our body, which is very highly regulated. There's a strong drug regulatory framework. But what makes us sick is eating poor food and adulterated food, and that isn't regulated as strongly. So I'd like to highlight the crisis of food adulteration in the food supply chain and the alarming issue of food safety in our restaurants. We have seen a lot of this in the media and many governments trying to address it. But I'd like to highlight certain points here. Firstly, it's the regulatory framework which I think is not as strong as it should be. And the other is the penalties right now are too lenient for those who do any mistake. So we are seeing a lot of establishments really deviate from this and get away with a lot of adulteration and a lot of mixing of very unhealthy ingredients into the food that customers are consuming. The food testing infrastructure is also not very good. That has to be strengthened. So my suggestion, sir, is to address this. There are a couple of things that can happen. One is ensure that the penalties become much stronger and ensure that GST benefit is given to those who maintain food safety. Thank you.
ब्रज मोहन अग्रवाल जी।
माननीय सदस्य श्री ब्रजमोहन अग्रवाल जी, है ना क्या? ये है। माननीय सदस्य श्री विजय कुमार जी,
Thank you, Honorable Chairman. I rise today to present the proposal for the establishment of a greenfield airport at Kanyakumari, a critical infrastructure project that aims to enhance the tourism potential of this region and extension contribute significantly to the economic growth of Tamil Nadu and India. The proposed greenfield airport aims to solve this connectivity challenge by offering direct access to Kanyakumari for travelers. The airport will also create numerous economic opportunities. It is estimated that the project will generate a lot of direct and indirect jobs. Additionally, the regional tourism industry will benefit from the boost in local businesses, including hotels, transport services, and local artisans. The establishment of the airport will not only support tourism, but will catalyze regional economic development, create new trade routes, and bring much-needed investment into Kanyakumari. It will further integrate this beautiful region into global trade and tourism circuits, offering significant economic benefits to local communities and the state. I urge all members of the House to support this visionary project, which promises to uplift Kanyakumari, create employment, and drive sustainable tourism. Thank you, Speaker, sir. Thank you.
माननीय सदस्य डॉक्टर शशि थरूर जी।
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. I wish to draw the attention of the Honourable Minister of Health and Family Welfare to the plight of accredited social health activists, or Asha workers, who are the unsung heroes of India's healthcare system. Asha workers have played an instrumental role in improving maternal and child health, increasing immunization rates, and raising awareness about nutrition and sanitation. Their contributions are especially crucial during the COVID-19 pandemic, when they played a frontline role in the healthcare response. They rushed to a mother in labor at midnight. They walked miles to deliver medicines to the elderly. Despite being overburdened with responsibilities and working 12 to 14 hours a day, Madam Chair, Asha workers are still classified as volunteers, and they receive meager honorariums and incentives, which are often delayed, leaving them and their families struggling financially. In Kerala, for instance, Asha workers only earn 7,000 rupees a month, and the government hasn't paid them for months. Asha workers have staged nationwide protests over the years, demanding official employee status, payment of arrears, better working conditions, retirement benefits, and access to mental and social security services. For these works, they have protested in my constituency in front of the Secretariat. Their ongoing protests highlight the systemic undervaluation of community health workers in India, and in particular in Kerala. Is it because they are women, Madam Chair, that their labour is taken for granted and not valued? I therefore urge the Minister to take immediate action in coordination with state governments to address the concerns of Asha workers. This includes increasing their monthly incentives and honorariums, clearing all pending dues, and officially recognizing them as formal healthcare workers. Additionally, a social security and retirement benefits framework must be devised for long-serving Asha workers. As parliamentarians who believe in fairness, justice and dignity for those of us who serve every single day, we must extend not just our sympathy but state support to them. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Sir, this is the zero-hour list. As per the zero-hour list, I already given this notice earlier about the agitation which is going last 30 days in Kerala. People from all walks of the state, except some people, are totally joining with them. Why, sir? Why? Why they are joining? Because Asha workers treated to be actually as the health warriors of this country. UPA government, when UPA was in power, we introduced this system 2005 with a great novelty. Now what is happening to them? They are getting 233 rupees per day. That also, that remuneration also not getting regularly. Now they are agitating into the secretariat. State government is blaming totally them. State government is totally blaming them. They are criticizing the agitations. They are criticizing the old people. Central government is blaming state government. State is blaming center. Center is blaming state. Sir, who is responsible? There are different pay revisions for remuneration for Asha workers in different states. Telangana giving maximum. Karnataka giving maximum. Sikkim is also giving. Why not Kerala? That is what the people are asking. Then, after 20 years, these poor ladies of Asha worker working in the field, when they are retiring, they have to go with an empty hand. Nothing is there. Which job is there, madam? Which job is there without remuneration, without any payment, retiring? That is happening. Therefore, I am suggesting, Health Minister is telling, we have given everything to the state of Kerala. State government is telling, they are not even given, they are lying. Asha workers to believe whom? Kerala believe to whom? This answer we need from the Minister of Health from the center. So this answer we needed. So we cannot ridicule the agitators. Those who are coming from the trade union background also criticizing this agitation. This pathetic situation we have to solve. Sir, two demands I am raising, sir. One, there should be a remuneration, retiring allowance for Asha workers. There should be a uniform remuneration of 21,000 per month for Asha workers. Central government has to convene a meeting. They have to fix it. They have to take initiative to stop this agitation. This is what I want to say. Thank you.
माननीय सदस्य श्री वी.के. श्री कंदन जी, प्लीज प्लीज.
Person.
In the last 1 month, the Asha workers of Kerala are undertaking a satyagraha in front of the secretariat, and the entire social society of Kerala is behind them. They have 3 genuine demands to make. All these days they were getting mere 7,000 rupees as allowance. Now they want it to be raised to 21,000, which is a genuine demand. Similarly, they have to be made permanent. And third, while retiring, they should get at least a pension amount of 5,000 rupees, 5 lakh rupees, but not even a discussion has taken place between the state government and the Asha workers. No human approach is shown towards them. They have saved the lives of thousands and lakhs of people during the COVID time. But the government, state government, has not even ready to discuss with them, and they are the people who work day and night to protect the life of women and children, and therefore the center should intervene and make the state government act in something concretely in favor of the Asha workers. Thank you.
I would want to bring to the notice of this House the problems created by this government in the name of Digital India. Actually, Digital India is not what is running is Denial India. In fact, the entire NREGS program is now being completely based on some GPS-based app. Again, all our farm laborers are running in the farm waiting for GPS. The entire scholarship scheme is also being destroyed by making these digital authorizations. Now a new thing has been brought under ICDS, where pregnant mothers are supposed to do facial recognition. Madam, I want to ask through you, how do you expect pregnant mothers to walk all the way through the Anganwadi center to give their facial recognition for household kids? The take-home ration is now made mandatory only by this process. In Tamil Nadu, all the Anganwadi workers are going on a strike. ICDS program is a very important program, and if you make this digital joke everywhere, how do you think the people are going to get any services? This is Denial India. I want to bring the attention of this government to stop this nonsense as far as people, laborers, poor people are concerned. They can't have these smart mobiles taking all these facial recognitions. So not only in entire Tamil Nadu, everywhere in India, the Anganwadi workers are going on a strike. They are not able to take these things. Ma'am, they want an OTP. Where do you expect people to go and get OTP? Where do you expect people to do the facial recognition? All this is not necessary, madam. Please don't destroy programs, flagship programs which are running well. NRG is already destroyed. So social welfare schemes already destroyed. Now ICDS scheme. I want to bring through you to the notice of this government. Please stop all this. The manual process was okay. Some amount of inclusion and all is okay, but exclusion is a crime. Exclusion is a crime as far as welfare programs are concerned. Thank you, madam.
माननीय सदस्य श्री सौमित्र खान जी।
धन्यवाद मैडम। जैसे आप
Thank you, Chairperson, Madam. As you are aware that a lot of refugees and illegal migrants are entering our bordering areas, and since 1951 in our country, illegal migrants have been entering our border, and the Congress government never gave a thought to it, never paid attention to it. Today, because of these illegal migrants, the Northeast is being disturbed, West Bengal is being disturbed, the entire country is being disturbed, and 14 July 2004, the then MOS Home, Prakash Jaiswalji, said that 1.20 lakh Bangladeshi illegal migrants are there in the country, and today their number has increased to more than 50 lakh, and Muslim Rohingyas have entered West Bengal. And the biggest problem today is that they're talking about the voter list, and on the bordering area of 10,000 voters are there in each village, and they are voting there, and all the Rohingyas and Bangladeshi Muslims, they are voting there. I would like to draw your attention to the fact that the video officer and the block officer, they had made the road there, and they're talking about this because in the entire country on 24th July 2023, the police is entering there, and they had caught 74 Rohingyas, and they were being Rohingyas. Saif Ali Khan, they are also Bangladeshis, and they have made their home in West Bengal. You will find them there in Park Circus and Metia Bros, and you need to pay attention to this, to the Home Ministry. I would like to tell them, everyone, all the bordering areas of West Bengal, they are false voters, and all Bangladeshi Muslims and Rohingyas are getting their voter cards being made, and they will demolish the entire country. We need to pay attention to this. This is what I would like to appeal to the Home Ministry. Thank you, Madam.
माननीय सदस्य श्री संजय उत्तम राव जी देशमुख जी।
अध्यक्ष महोदय,
Honorable Madam Chairperson, and
प्रतीचा कापूस पिकवला जातो
अध्यक्ष महोदय, या कापसाचा शोध देखील माझ्या लोकसभा क्षेत्रातील कळंब तालुक्यातील घृष्मत ऋषींनी लावला अशी आख्यायिका आहे, म्हणून या भागाला कापसाची जननी म्हणून संबोधले जाते.
In this area, the cotton is there, and Yavatmal district is a place where the maximum cotton production takes place. In this area, the government industry is not there, and 90% cotton production takes place here, but there is no industry here, and 21 years, 21,000 farmers have committed suicide. This is very tragic. In this area, the cotton is not getting its price, so the maximum suicides are taking place, and through this survey in 24-25, 1,26 lakh ton soya has been produced, and 39% out of that is in Maharashtra, in Marathwada, and soybean is produced in a high quantity. Production takes place in a high quantity manner, and the government, only 4,892 is the MSP which has been given by the government, and the central government and the state government has not given any relief of this kind. And today soybean is production is without any selling. So to overcome this difficulty, I request the government that these industries must be established here for this purpose, and the government industries are to be established, and on this produce, this kind of processing is also required, so that the farmers' goods can be getting good price, and their suicides can be stopped in this way, and my area development can take place. Thank you, madam.
Alji Verma ji.
Honorable Madam Chairperson, I thank you a lot. And today, after the 75 years of independence also, in this country, the constitutional rights of SC, STs, and the other backward classes which they have got, but the institutions are not fulfilling these obligations, and the higher institutions, IIM and IITs, 13 IIM there, 22.8% faculties of general category, only 5% faculties of SC, and 1% from ST, and 9% from the OBC community. And similarly, in 21 IITs, 80% faculties from general category, 6% is from SC, and 11% are from OBC. And similarly, in the country, all central universities, its educational institutions, and its medical institutions also, the reservation is not being filled up. And the reason is this, Honorable Madam Chairperson, reason is this, that the reservation, this recruitment takes place, and then the experts who are there from the department, they are from the general category or from the same group. In that, because there is no reservation for the selectors, the members for SC, ST, they are very juniors, those who can't oppose. So none found suitable in the category of SC, ST. NFS is given for the SC, ST, OBCs. That's why it's a demand that special recruitment drive should be run, and the reservation quota should be filled through these SC, ST, OBCs in the higher institutions. And the expert committees of 3 members which is set up, in that also SC, ST, OBC should get the reservation in the panel, so that the interests of these committees can be preserved. Thank you, Honorable Madam Chairperson. This development and the tradition, this leadership of Modi ji in the last 10 years in the country, apart from the development, the tradition has been conserved, and it's a great emphasis laid by Honorable Prime Minister in this regard. And I would like to attract the attention of Government of India. In our country, all the universities Sanskrit language should be made compulsory. It must be given that recognition. And we know that the Sanskrit language is a people's language, and this language is very scientific. It's scientifically based language, and it's one of the richest languages in the world. This is one of the oldest language since Vedic to the modern period. And the Indian tradition culture has been written in this language. And in the world today, more than 50 countries are having this interest towards this language. America, Britain, Germany, Australia, New Zealand, Netherlands, and all such countries are there where this Sanskrit language is being taught in the universities, and as a language is being taught there. And the Oxford University of Britain and the Maharashtra University of USA and Management University, there also Sanskrit is giving the postgraduate course. And Indira Gandhi Rashtriya Mukta Vishwadhyalaya in IGNOU also, recently the Sanskrit certificate course has been started. Honorable Prime Minister's exhortation is this in the Man Ki Baat also. On this matter, he had raised this subject with a lot of vehemence, and the language of Sanskrit has to be respected, regarded, and to use in daily life also. And Honorable Madam Chairperson, that's why I request through you to the central government that the new education policy must be followed in this regard, and the coming generation should be taught this language of Sanskrit, and to give them this knowledge. In all universities of our country must have a compulsory subject of Sanskrit. This must be given this recognition, and the course and curriculum, this language has to be included. And especially I request on the second matter that in all states also one Sanskrit and the old university must be opened up where the subject has to be taught. And the third demand is this, that in my area, in my district, this Kumar Bhaskar Verma Sanskrit and Puratan Vishwavidyalaya is there, and this is Utkal University, where the central university status should be given to this university. They should be given the status of central university. Honorable Minister of Education is here. I request to the Minister of Education in this regard. I would like to attract his attention in this regard. Thank you, Madam.
माननीय सदस्य श्री नरेश गणपत जी, माननीय सदस्य श्री नरेश गणपत महस्के जी,
माननीय अध्यक्ष जी,
Honorable Madam Chairperson, I would like to attract the attention of this House towards employment pension scheme. Under that, the problems of pensioners is being spoken here, and 78 lakh pensioners of our country who are getting the center and state institutions, they work there, they're associated with the factories and the institutions. 1,000 rupee minimum pension, they are living their life on this meager sum, and this amount in the present conditions is definitely not sufficient, and they should get this fundamental requirements through this health, and they're being deprived of it. In 2013, Koshari Committee, in 2018, all this parliamentary committee, and EPFO also had this high-level committee. They had recommended that the minimum pension of 7,500 per month should be given, and the pensioners for 7-8 years are fighting and agitating on this move, and their voice is being unheard so far. I request the government that this EPS 95 pension scheme, it should be amended at the earliest, and the minimum pension of 7,500 should be fixed per month for these pensioners. And apart from that, the DNS allowance and the pensioners and their families, for them free of cost medical facilities should be made available. Because of that, not only the pensioners' life will be better, but it will also help their contribution which they have contributed to the country for decades. It's the responsibility of the House that the senior citizens or these members must be given the priority, and they must get the justice. Thank you.
Safi Parmil ji,
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Thank you, Madam Speaker, for this opportunity. So we are talking about accredited social health activists, Sir Asha workers, Madam. The word Asha resounds with the hope in Malayalam, Tamil, Hindi, and many other languages. But for the Asha workers themselves, their conditions are becoming hopeless day by day, hour by hour. So they are on the streets in front of the Secretariat of Trivandrum for last 30 days. They started their protest on February 10th, and this is March 10th. They are still exposed to the sun. They are still exposed to the rain. Day and night they are protesting for their minimum wages, their social security benefits, their retirement benefits. Sir, no government is addressing their issues. Both the central and state.
आपका विषय ये नहीं है जिस
I have
पर आप
given
बात
the
This is your subject which you're speaking upon.
We have given the letter. Sir, they are still exposed to the sun and the rain the day and night. It's a dust and heat. There is not even a shade in front of them, above them to protect them. Sir, no government is taking responsibility of these people and their demand. Both governments are in heated arguments about on whom to involve. Sir, while they are arguing, while they are debating, we, the people of Kerala and the representatives of them, we are kindly requesting, urging the central government to take actions to ensure that they get their minimum wages at least. They get their dues, sir. They must be protected, sir. They must be given their dignity. So we know that, as KCG rightly mentioned, 233 rupees for a day, who have to work 12 to 14 hours, not allowed to do any other work. They have to take care of the maternal health care. They have to take care of the child health. They have to take care of the immunization. They have to take care of the disease surveillance. They have to take care of the palliative care and what not, sir. Still they are continuing to be underpaid and overburdened. We term them as health activities, accredited social health activists, and we treat them as underpaid and overburdened activists. This cannot continue like this, ma'am. The government must take an important and urgent stand on this particular issue. We cannot see them toiling hard for their minimum wages, ma'am. COVID-19 period was someone who were not ready to even visit, even when the relatives were not ready to visit our homes. These people came to us. They protected us. They served us. They are treated as health professionals. But what in return, what are we giving in return, ma'am? This is not an injustice what they are asking for. They are not asking for a millionaire benefit. They are asking for their minimum wages, ma'am. So I urge the central government to listen to them. I urge the state government to listen to them, have a sitting with them, address their issue, address their concern, and let it be solved, ma'am, because they are very, very important for our primary health care.
Yes, good one.
माननीय सदस्य श्री संजय हरिभाऊ जी.
अध्यक्ष महोदय, धन्यवाद.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. I am going to speak on a very important matter. Honorable Madam Chairperson, my constituency area, there are some people, as a bogus farmer, they have shown themselves. 11,221 persons of this kind, they have benefited from the Fasal Bima Yojana, and they are not from my area. And apart from that, this is not that region where it belongs, and some villages or talukas are there. Jintur, Palam, Gangakhed and Sonpet are the areas. These 4 villages, farmers, in the name of these farmers, some cheaters, some bogus people in the amount of crores, they have got benefited through the government's policy of Fasal Bima Yojana. I would like to say that in the name of farmers, some persons, if they are looting the treasury of the government, strong action must be taken against these people, and through this portal or online methods, it must be investigated. It's not just my constituency area. There are many areas in the country where so many villages, so many farmers, so many people have cheated to the government, and this must be investigated. And in the name of farmers, those who are doing this theft, their action must be taken against them. This is my demand, madam.
कल्याण बनर्जी जी.
Thank you, madam.
माननीय सदस्यों से आग्रह करूंगी.
I request the members that you please conclude within 1 minute.
बैठिए हैं, प्लीज बैठिए.
Please be seated.
Allow me to speak.
बोलिए.
I will speak.
Please.
The facts. Sir, madam, the faulty voter list is a serious concern in the country itself. Our Chief Minister first flagged the issue of numerous instances of duplicate voters card. Explanation given by the Election Commission is clearly breach of Rule 20 of the Election Conduct Rules itself. Sir, Madam, this has been done. These things has come for last few years. Earlier it was not there. Thereby the increasing the vote. From Bengal, voters are coming from Gujarat, Haryana. This is not tolerable. Therefore, Election Commission all the time says that transparent election they have done, fair election has been done. It is clear that there was no transparent election for last few years. There was no fair election for last few years. Not at all. Election Commission has not done proper act, and appropriate proceedings should be drawn against the Election Commission for that reason.
Hello, Madam, मैं आपका ध्यान.
Madam, I'd like to attract your attention to the law and order situation. Please be seated.
इसके बाद
बोलो ना बोले.
कंप्लीट अतुल गर्ग
Madam, मैं आपका ध्यान.
I would like to attract the attention of this House that the people who tell lies, they, as a witness, they present themselves as a liar, and against them the action doesn't take place. And today, 3.5 crore criminal cases and so many cases are pending, and the people who tell lies, they action is not taken against them because section 2115A in that only the victim, he cannot file any case, and the law is being misused. So many people are committing suicide because of the wrong witnesses or the liars. In many cases are kept in pendency for years together, and some case on lying happened. Atul Kumar, kind of engineer, also had to commit suicide because of this. But the people who tell lies in the court, they are on the mercy of the judges, and no judge is doing any case against the liars, and these lawyers also must take action against those lawyers also must be dealt with properly, those who tell lies.
रकीबुल हुसैन जी, माननीय सदस्य श्री रकीबुल हुसैन जी,
Sir, I'm not hearing. Let me speak. Let me speak. Thank you, Madam. I rise to draw your attention to the fact that I am Member of Parliament representing Dhubri SPC of Assam. I was attacked. Madam, I was attacked by the miscreants and goons on 20 February. I repeat, Madam, I was attacked by the miscreants and goons of 20 February 2025. My son, my 2 members of security personnel was also attacked. While I was going to attend a meeting at Gunamari village of Rupoihat, the miscreants and goons attacked me with an intention to kill me, Madam. They attacked my son and my security personnel and tried to snatch their weapons. The local people somehow saved me from the clutches of the miscreant goons. I was attacked earlier also, Madam, on several times, and my residents were also attacked by miscreants and goons patronized by the ruling party of Assam. Patronized to the, ruling party of Assam. It may be mentioned that I called the officer in charge of Rupoihat police station on several times for adequate security arrangement, but he willfully and deliberately misguided me, paving the way for miscreants and goons for brutal attack. I also called the superintendent of police of Nagaon at 1:47 p.m. requested him for my adequate security. My tour program was also duly.
माननीय सदस्य टी सुमति जी,
Sumati, thank you. Thank you very much, Madam. I rise here. Camera start. Wait. Thank you very much, Madam. The house in order. Madam, please get the house in order, ma'am, please. please get the house in order. Madam, thank you very much. I rise here to bring attention to the matter of this honorable house, a matter of very grave concern. Our honorable Union Education Minister has misled the house regarding PM Shri scheme. Madam, we have never agreed, our party leader as well as the member of the delegations, members of the parliament, as well as the school education minister, when they have met the honorable minister, they have never agreed, and our chief minister, Mr. M.K. Stalin, had categorically stated that we would never sign the NEP, and this is pressurizing the state government. Madam, I want you to, the union government to remember that the education is still in the concurrent list, and this is a death knell on the federal structure, and they are trying to pressurize, and this is just playing with the life of the school education of the school children, madam, denying the funds to hundreds and thousands of the school children, and then you are professing that you are working towards the upliftment of the education of it is a farce, madam. Tamil Nadu will never yield to this, and this misleading of the house with the false information. You are our protector, madam. You have to just do justice for us, madam. And then our chief minister again categorically insists that we won't accept NEP and the three-language formula, and we will stand up to our federal rights, saying that we want budget and we will fight for the educational rights of our people. And even if you were willing to give 10,000 crores, we won't accept it on the betting of the PM Shri or whatever it is. We will take care, but I would like to insist through you, madam, and appeal to the union government that let them not put this death knell or any Damocles sword hanging over the federal structure of the Indian democracy, madam. Thank you.
माननीय सदस्य श्री दर्शन सिंह चौधरी जी।
धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Through you, I would like to draw the attention of the House towards the fact that in my constituency, look, a 4-lane road is really needed, and from Timberlin to Timoney to Sioni, Malwa, Narendrapuram, Mahakhan Nagar, Suhagpur, Piparia, Kadarwala till Kareli, there has to be a 4-lane road, and this is going to cater to the needs of 21 lakh people of my area. And with this 4-lane road, the industries would also be encouraged. The structure of agriculture, which is a very big structure and which is the area of River Ganga. So in this area also, through this 4-lane Narendrapuram and Narsinghpur area, their prosperity lies on the foundation of these roads. And that's why, madam, I would request that this road may kindly, 4-lane road may kindly be made for the people of my area. Thank you, Madam Chairperson. The DMK party is only inciting people, I guess, because I want to say one thing, that Tamil happens to be one of the oldest languages, but Sanskrit is even older than Tamil. And in the entire country, you go to any temple, you go in Tamil Nadu, you go to Telugu temple, Kannada temples, you will see that the worship is done in Sanskrit. It is only because they don't want to be defeated in the elections that they are objecting the education policy. The delimitation in the Congress also increased its seats in Madhya Pradesh, in West Bengal, and in Tamil Nadu. The seats were not increased by the Congress party. Despite that, the DMK is still running its government with the Congress, and despite all that, the DMK government is opposing the education policy, and they are opposing Telugu, Tamil, Maithili, Santhali, and Kannada. And this country is like disturbing the basic fabric of the country. Thank you very much. They want to implement English in this country, and they want to win the elections, and that is why they are inciting the people, creating incitement, and that is not appropriate at all. So this should be curbed. Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Madam Chairperson. In my constituency, Silohi, Jalore, there are people who live, who have migrated to other towns and areas. So my request to you is that in the summer vacations, some special train may kindly be started from Bangalore to Jodhpur, Hyderabad to Jodhpur, Coimbatore to Jaipur, and from Chennai to Jodhpur. Also, these services may be initiated. So I would request that these train services may kindly be restored and restarted. Thank you. In my constituency, Lok Sabha, Sirohi, it is also connected to the railways. So some services may kindly be started. Mr. K. Suresh.
I wish to draw the attention of the House to the grave financial distress faced by paddy farmers due to the current system of payment being routed through the paddy receipt sheet. Loan mechanism by a bank in Kerala. Instead of receiving their rightful dues directly, farmers are being forced into a loan-based payment system which adds unnecessary financial burden, delay payments and subject to interest reduction. The indirect payment system deprives farmers of immediate access to their earnings, leaving them at the mercy of banking procedures and fluctuating interest rate. This is the very purpose of minimum support price, which is need to... Madam.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Chairperson. Most of the honourable members from Kerala has already...
by the paddy farmers. I urge the central government to immediately instruct the Kerala state government to implement direct payment system, ensuring the funds reach farmers' account without immediate or loan reduction. Such a step essential to safeguard farmers from financial exploitation, ensure transparency and uphold their right to timely remuneration of their hard work. I request the union government to urgent intervention in this matter. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Madam Chairperson, for affording me this opportunity to raise the matter of serious concern. Almost 5 members from Kerala, members of Parliament, has already raised the issue regarding the Asha workers. Madam Chairperson, Asha workers are on indefinite strike in the state of Kerala. For the last 30 days, they are on strike. It is very unfortunate to say that there is a blame game is going on between the central government and the state government. State government is saying that they are not getting the due share from the government of India. And the government of India, to a question, to an answer to the question to me, has categorically, categorically stated that the amount under NHM has already been issued. So I request the honourable government and the minister.
Madam Chairperson, Madam, I want to raise this particular issue, Madam. Madam, please, sir, out of the 9,000 rupees which they get, something below 9,000, the honorarium is only 6,000 rupees given by the state, and the central incentive is only 2,000 rupees, Madam. It is just peanuts. And the amount of work these poor women do, Madam, that has to be taken into consideration. They are not considered as government employees. They are considered as volunteers, and they don't have any service, benefits. They don't have any retirement benefits, and they have to retire empty-handed. Madam, this is absolute injustice, and the honorarium and also the central incentive, Madam.
धन्यवाद सभापति में मैं आपको धन्यवाद देता हूं। दिल्ली राष्ट्रीय राजधानी क्षेत्र है, दिल्ली को मिनी इंडिया कहते हैं। मैं दिल्ली को धन्यवाद भी देना चाहता हूं। दिल्ली में अभी जो
और इसीलिए that is why I would like to request that The BJP government has come to power. Narendra Modi ji has got this opportunity to serve Delhi. We extend our thanks to Delhi. The people from Purvanchal in Delhi are around 45%, and Madam Chairperson, they have provided a great contribution to our nation. So this is the demand of the times that I am making, that there should be a Purvanchal Bhavan. The Maithili people, the Avadhi Samaj, the Magahi Samaj, Santhali, Nagpuri, Chota Nagpuri, Angika, Vajika, all these are the societies which are living here, and that is why we wish that the land is with the central government, and I would request that our Uni Ministry may please make Purvanchal Bhavan, and we will be very thankful to you for that. The House stands adjourned to meet again at 2 p.m. Thank you.